it's still a little bit early to really get into yields in the recruiting season, but it is camp season. Are there any rumblings about any particular headliners that we should be watching as targets over the next few weeks?
Well, I'm going to miss the first two camp dates next week because I'm going to be on vacation. I know that we have had some coverage here of some official visits that are going to happen, at least coming up. And let me see here as I open this up, see who all we're talking about, just to make sure I don't get this wrong. There'll be some current commitments making an official visit. Tarvos Alford, the linebacker from Florida, Deshaun Stewart, the safety from New Jersey. They're going to be making official visits. Then some guys who are not committed but will be making visits. This is a really hot one here. Cincinnati Winton Woods defensive end Justin Hill. He is ranked number 60 overall in the country, number 7 edge, and I think he does favor Ohio State, fairly strongly. So I think that he's a guy that definitely could be on commit watch perhaps during the month of June. I don't know what his plan is when he wants to announce it. Another one is the running back, Bo Jackson from Cleveland, Villa Angeles, St. Joe's. He is a national top 100 player at 85. If you went to Central Casting and asked for somebody who looks like a running back, it'd be Bo Jackson. He's like 6 foot, 210 pounds. And I think most people believe he's going to be one of, if not the main running back in the 2025 class for Ohio State when all is said and done. They got a few others. DeCorian Moore, Texas wide receiver, number 5 player in the country. Most people believe he's going to end up at Texas, but he is giving Ohio State a solid look here with an official visit. And Vernell Brown from Orlando, Florida, Jones High School. He's a top 50 player. A lot of people think Ohio State may be the team to beat for him. Offensive line, as we continue to talk about, is an area that the Buckeyes have got to make some inroads and some upgrades. They've got an interior offensive lineman, Henry Fenuku. I hope I'm saying that right. Fenuku from Fort Worth, Texas, who's going to be making a visit. Just scrolling down for any other notables, they're trying to flip a guy who's committed to Alabama, Anthony Rogers, a running back, a small scat back type. He's committed to Alabama and has been committed to them for almost a full year. And we'll see, if they can get him, on campus and how that looks. So that's a lot of them. I think that, some of the key names that are going to be coming to campus during the next, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for official visits. And obviously those 2 camp dates, what'll happen is that they will identify just a few 2025 guys for offers, but probably more likely identify more 2026 guys who are going to be high school juniors for offers and go from there out of the camp.
Yeah, and the Bo Jackson thing is interesting because there's a lot of Georgia smoke with him right now. So this would be an opportunity to maybe put some of that smoke out if they can. But it's been interesting to watch the running back recruiting situation and the net become much, much wider. But yeah, so we'll be at camp Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll have, Buckeye Huddle will have coverage there. But in terms of like names, I'm usually like 2 days before, 1 day before, tell me who I need to look at, tell me who I need to watch. And then you go and watch those guys. But it's always interesting to see guys that you've heard about. And then you'll see guys like, well, who is that guy? And you're asking like the people who do this for a living in terms of the analysts, they're like, I don't know. And you got to try and figure out who these guys are. Like last year, there was a running back from Sweden or Switzerland, one of the two. I always get them mixed up, but he was out there and you saw like local small college coaches asking like, what what offers do you have? And he's like, I think he may have been committed to Kent State or something like that, or had a Kent State offer, and maybe ended up at Western Kentucky. But like, that was one of the best running backs we saw one of those days. And then you get to see, like last year with Jordan Davis and Marquise Davis and Bo Jackson all camping the same day and running the same drills and kind of competing against each other. So Wednesday, Thursday next week, and then it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, like every day, every other day for 4 days or for 4 camps, and then it ends with the 7-on-7 on the 18th. So basically, camps all through the next 3 weeks. And so it's a good opportunity to talk to a bunch of kids, talk to coaches, hangers on, that are family members, just trying to get some insight on where a lot of these guys are leaning. And then it's also, we'll get a bunch of video, and we'll be posting that as well, so that you can get a look at the guys in the 26 and 27 class that are coming up.